All right. Hey, I'm here with Tim Pierce. We're literally today together in Florida. How are you doing, Tim?
Very well. Very well. Thank you. Very well.
Awesome. So we decided to make a quick interview about the Status Alpha program, about your experiences. Before we do so, Tim, can you show us your bicep? Because this bicep is so big.
Proudly.
I mean, imagine guys, you have a girlfriend, you walk with your girlfriend towards Tim and he has bigger muscles than you.
And I am 64, thank you very much.
He's 64. I would question everything, so would my girlfriend. So, Tim, I want to tell you that I'm very, very proud of you because you're one of the top A students we had in this program ever since we started. Why? Because you've always been committed. You always showed up to the group calls, and it's proven that the people that ask the most questions, even though you might not have so many, still are the ones that made the biggest transformation. I'm super, super proud of you.
Thank you.
And I really mean this. So,
thank you.
First question to start this interview, or basically, can you tell us who you are, maybe what age, what did you do before joining the program? Just tell us something about you.
Okay. I'm Tim Pierce and I'm 64 years old. I was actually a full-time pastor for over 33 years. And then in 2018, due to complications following an accident with a car, had to go on disability leave. So at that time, that meant I could no longer pastor, so on and so forth. So then we moved to our retirement home, and that's where we are today. So
awesome, thank you very much.
Yes.
So how was your life before starting this program? What did you do? Have you been invested into fitness and health already? Did you know about the significant importance from testosterone? Can you tell us something about this, please?
Okay, I knew none of that. And that's actually what attracted me to the program, because I remember seeing an interview or a video that you did about the testosterone and also the benefits as well as the benefits of the exercise. And I remember there was a question, to respond if you were interested in maybe learning how to get proper exercise and lose weight, because losing weight was key to me at that time and continues to be. So I've lost over 30 pounds in the program and so forth anyway. So believe me, it was very important. So that's what attracted me to it. And I had done exercise of various kinds before, but not so much since 2018, actually prior to that. After one of the hernia surgeries, the doctor had strongly recommended very little or no exercise and so forth. The physical therapist said I needed to and recommended some equipment that I have at home, but also said, you need to work some on the core so that you have strength for the rest of the body. But that's basically where it was. So when I saw your video and began to listen, then it piqued my interest to see what I could learn to do and benefit from it. So that's where we are.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Interestingly, a lot of guys have a hard time saying testosterone. And Tim and me had a very fun time
yes.
Practicing that. So can you say testosterone? Come on.
Testosterone.
Hey.
Yes.
You cannot believe how many times you practice
yes.
that. That's a miracle.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
Awesome. So your doctor did not tell you anything about your testosterone levels before you ever spoke with him?
No, that is correct. So I went and had it checked, and he told me it was normal, all that kind of stuff. And he did, I told him I wanted to have it checked because I wanted to see where it was. He thought it was a very good idea to do so, and that's where we were. So that's where we started. So at least we knew where the baseline was. Okay, I haven't had it checked since, so I can't say where it is, but I can tell you the effects of what I've experienced have to come from the fact that it has increased significantly. So very pleased, extremely.
That's so good. So my next question would be, what made you join this program? Like, what made you really make the decision, okay, I'm going to invest my time, my resources into this program to get the tools and the methods to increase my testosterone, but more than that, also become the man I want to become, because we're a life coaching, right? We're not just a fitness coach,
yes,
not just a health coach.
That is correct.
We're making man, we're building man the greatest way possible. Mm-hmm. So what did make you decide to join this program?
Honestly, it was I was intrigued by the fact of just seeing what would happen or could happen. If I'm perfectly honest, I thought this is probably all hype and nothing will happen whatsoever. Or if it is, it's going to be insignificant and probably won't be worth my time and money, but I'm still going to try it anyway because I was desperate to try and find something. I've always focused a lot on weight and body image and all that kind of stuff, so it was just important to me to see. And more importantly, because my dream ultimately is when I moved from disability status to retired status in 25, to have the strength and ability to actually go back to being a part-time pastor. I can do it part-time once I retire. So that is my dream. And so my thought was, if it's going to ever be possible to do so, then I'm going to have to get the exercise and learn what I can do to build the strength of the body and so forth to do that. And so that's what prompted it. But in the back of my mind, there was also the thought it's probably not going to work because I've tried too many other programs before and got nowhere. But again, that came back to being consistent with doing it, because you're not going to get anywhere unless you really work the program. And that means you put in the effort and you do the work as you listen to the instruction and get the support and help from Steph in the process. And so it all goes together. Okay?
Thank you. I love that you say that, because so many people, they tell me I'm on steroids. They tell me my clients are on steroids. We don't do it all natural. We scam, we're fake. So many stuff. And the more you grow as a company, obviously the more hater you have, the more people you have that don't want to believe that our product is so good, right? We're the best in the industry. So I'm very happy that you say that, because my next question would be, did people talk to you about your transformation? Did they see it? Did they realize it? Did you get any compliments? What changed in this regards?
Yes, I've had many begin to notice the tremendous change and transformation and realize that obviously I've been doing something, and I could just make a list of all the ones that have seen the transformation and realize how it has happened. And I tell them over and over again, it's all natural. There's not one ounce or speck of chemicals or pills or any of that kind of stuff that we've used. Is all natural stuff, which makes it very much simpler to do as far as that part of it goes. And also you feel a lot safer because you're not introducing other chemicals and pills and so forth into your body. So, and that makes me very happy, because then it makes it more realistic that it can take place.
Cool. Would you say it's easy? Would you say this program is easy doable?
I wouldn't go so far as to say it's easy necessarily. I would say it's simple, because easy implies that it doesn't take any effort, and you do have to work at it. But the beauty of it is, for me, it's just become a lifestyle. So it's not really complicated for me, because it's just what I do now. At the beginning, yes, I was discouraged and wanted to give up simply because I thought it's not going to work. But as I began to see the transformation take place, then that's what drove me to keep doing it and doing it. And even on the days when I couldn't, and I have those days because of medical issues that I deal with, then, I would get very upset with myself that I couldn't, but I knew I couldn't, or knew it wasn't wise, but then just hit it again as soon as I was able. And the results are evident. I mean, as the saying goes, the proof is in the pudding. It's there. And so if you have any questions or doubts, all you have to do is look and see. So, but it's not easy. So don't think you can just join the program, listen to Steph's instruction, and voila, it automatically happens. If you follow the instructions and really do the program, then yes, you will experience transformation too. And it's different from one person to another, but that's all right. What matters is doing the program, doing the process, because the idea is transforming yourself into the best version that you can be. And that means we're not carbon copies. We are who we are, and we become the best that we can be with what we have to work with. Plain and simple.
Love it. And for you guys out there that still think that my clients that go in bodybuilding into competition, you think they're not natural, look at him, look at how he looks, right? And then you will see, okay, it makes sense that my other clients that are younger, of course, are all natural as well. Now, two quick questions, okay? Can you tell us the 3 biggest differences from before this program and now?
I could list many, but 3 that come to mind very quickly. Number 1 is the amount of strength, overall body strength that I have from head to toe. and is very, very important. So it gives me the strength I need to do various things and so forth. Also, along with that is the tremendous confidence that I've gained simply because the T levels have to be through the roof. Even though it's not been tested, I can tell you it has to be, because the confidence is through the roof of what I believe and see and know that I can do. Having seen and experienced the transformation helps me to know that whatever it is that I want to tackle, then at least there's the mindset and the idea that it's worth trying, and we're going to see how far we can take it. And then along with that is also realizing and seeing the hope for the future and the present that I didn't have before. For the present, realizing the strength and abilities that are there, and also realizing new possibilities. And then for the future, the dream of returning to the pastorate and beyond, because I have no clue, but I know this much. The sky's the limit, and there's nothing I wouldn't try, just simply because of what I've gained through the program itself. So it's definitely worth it.
Thank you so much. Last question. So what would you tell someone that is maybe on the edge, on the fence of joining this program, maybe of talking to me, because that's what it takes in the beginning. Every time you have to talk to me, right? You cannot get into this program without talking to me first.
Sure.
Because I gotta decide also if I want to work with you. Okay. Now, that being said, what would you tell a person that is on the edge? And what would you say? How would and this might go very deep, this question, but how do you think would your life have developed if you would started this program already with 30 years?
Very simple. Okay. Well, what I would say first of all is I understand how easy it is to be on the fence and to wonder, because nobody knows, what the outcome is going to be. And I will admit, when I first heard it and listened and so forth, I thought it was a bunch of hype simply because I had experienced that idea with other coaches that I talked to and began to consider working with. Their programs simply did not have the opportunity to shape it, build it around the individual. They had the program, you jump through the hoops. If it didn't work for you, so bad, But with this being tailor-made for the individual and so forth, and then it was much easier. But being on the fence is very common. But one thing I can say is, if you're on the fence, give it a try. What do you have to lose? But that means work the program and don't get discouraged. And when you do begin, once you start, if you begin to get discouraged, the help is there. Reach out to Steph, reach out to the rest of the members of the group, because we're here for each other. It's a family in the sense that we want to help each one become the best that they can be. So it's common, but just be willing to give it a try. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed if you follow through and follow the instructions as they are given, and you will see the results. Now, when I begin to think about, what if I had done it sooner? I've said that all along. I wish that I had known this and had the program 30, 40 years ago, and I know that I'd be in better condition today than I am. But we can't turn the clock back, so we simply have to start where we are and work and do the best that we can do, and then just keep working. And when those days come that you want to give up, tell yourself, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep pressing on, and realize that in the end, it will be worth it. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
Amen. Thank you so much, Tim.
My pleasure.
Now you gotta give me the fist.
That's right.
You want to show the guys your tattoo, like you in that video?
Yes.
You got
I'm very proud of it. Very proud of it. So.
Super cool.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Thank you. One more thing to end this video. This interview basically is, I know so many guys out there, you try to work out, you try to watch courses, you go on YouTube, you type in how to be better with women, you type in how to have more confidence, how to have more energy. I know so many business owners out there, you have a business, you have a family, maybe small children, but what you really lack, it's not the money, you got that, but you lack the energy to play with your children, to not feel without energy in the morning, to not feel without energy when you come home and it's time to actually give something from you also to your family. I know so many guys in that situation, and what I know is that you probably try so many things. You try to work out, you try to do supplements, you try to go swimming, boxing, all those things. And I promise you one thing, it all comes back to what makes you great as a man in first place, which is what, Tim? testosterone.
That's right.
So if you're still on the edge of seeing what we can do together, right? This is not you do it and I tell you what to do. This is like we do together. If you want to find out what we can achieve together, reach out to me. You will not regret it because it's just talking, and then we can get it from there on. Thank you so much, Tim, once again for this interview.
My pleasure.
And I see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.